In today's episode, we're still in Bequia, and our friends come visit us just in time for Jeff's birthday.
I've had a cake and a beer before like 11 a.m.
Happy birthday to Jeff.
We party the night away on the one and only floating bar in the Grenadines and luckily make it out alive just in time for the dinghy to break down again. We're really giving our friends the authentic live-aboard experience here. The highs are high and the lows are low. That's boat life. Bill and Elsa, we see you! You're going to be going past Joco. Joco is right there. Today is a very exciting day.
Yeah.
It started off not so great, more about that later, but today our friends are arriving from Vancouver on that ferry. One of them is Jeff's best buddy of how many years? Like freaking 20 years? We see them! Oh, white hats. There's Bill. Woo!
Hey, Bill!
I'm gonna get the hug on camera here.
It's gonna be a hug?
Yeah, it's gonna be a hug. You know you're gonna hug your buddy.
I'm gonna hug Elsa.
Gonna hug Elsa first. Oh, you guys made it! Welcome! Oh my gosh! Woohoo! First things first, we head under the almond tree for some delicious Trinidad doubles. What a perfect intro to Bequia. The time has come. We are going to be putting this fish trap down and hopefully catch some lobster or some fish for a nice breakfast or dinner or something. Jeff is just putting some screws in at the joints to make sure it's going to be strong enough and not fall apart the first time we put it in the water. Also in port today we have not one but two superstructures over here. The one on the right is just a mega yacht. The one on the left is a full-on cruise ship.
Just a mega yacht, no big deal.
Or maybe it is a cruise ship too, just a smaller luxury one. Hard to tell. You can see all of their tenders here coming over to shore, checking out beautiful Bequia. The next step is to get the bait prepared for the trap. We got a coconut from shore from a friend and we're going to be affixing it inside somehow. You may have noticed we're not the biggest fisher people, but a local friend insisted we try to live off the land a bit more and constructed this authentic fish and lobster trap for us. We put a few large rocks in the bottom to weigh it down and baited it with coconut. We are optimistic, but not expecting it to work, especially in the anchorage, but we'll see. Fish trap down, we were heading to shore, or so we thought. The dinghy outboard decided to act up yet again, and after a good 10 minutes of trying to get her to start, we had to pull it up on deck to take a look. Is this the right time to shamelessly ask you to like this video if you're enjoying it and subscribe if you haven't already? It's a really easy way to help our channel grow. We also have a Patreon page where you can support us and get early access to ad-free episodes. I don't think we've ever showed you how we haul up the engine before. It's a 6-to-1 pulley system that we made and it works incredibly well. I'm able to pull the outboard up easily even though it weighs about 90 pounds. Once it's as high as the lines allow, I will hold it steady while Jeff comes on board. Sometimes this can be tricky if it's really windy or the anchorage is rolly. If I'm ever unsure, I will just cleat the line off in the cockpit before holding the motor until Jeff takes over. It would be super nice to have davits on Joco, but our arch is already holding up a ton of weight with our solar panels, and creating davits that come off the back would interfere with our hydrovane. So we just make do with what we've got, and it's simple and it works. Luckily, we have a full carburetor repair kit and new carb or something. So hopefully Jeff will be able to find what's wrong quickly and we'll be back on our way.
That bad. But I'm like an amateur with that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, and that I have a new float for here and I have a new needle in there. Right now I'm just looking to see if any holes are blocked.
Teamwork, hopefully we'll get this figured
You got
out.
a small hammer for us, baby?
Yep, always. Let's go down and get the hammer. Let's go find it. There we go. We were all ready to leave the boat and go to shore. And then this shit happens. Boat life. After a bit of time, Jeff cleaned out the carb and we were on our way again to enjoy an afternoon at the beach. It is Jeff's birthday today. He's being treated. Gonna have some breakfast sandwiches. And I think we're going for a birthday beer for the captain. Cheers.
Happy birthday to Jeff.
Woohoo!
He's 41 years old.
We don't have to say it all day.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do. In fact, I'm going to say it every place we go because they give us that deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I have my birthday for weeks.
Woohoo!
I wanna say happy
Wow.
Holy, look at this thing.
Wow.
say happy birthday to
Wow.
Happy birthday!
Wow, thank you, ladies. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow,
That's
Jeff.
a good happy birthday song. I like that part.
Yeah. Wow.
We're gonna share this.
Nice. Their birthday song by our friend King David.
Yes, original. Well, this one we're bigging up Jeff right here in Bequia. Original birthday man. Today's extra special birthday for this man. Happy birthday to Jeff.
Woo.
Happy birthday to Jeff. Happy birthday, dear Jeff. Happy birthday to Jeff.
Woo.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
Big up Jeff in Bequia, man.
Woo. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I love you people, man.
Thank you.
Birthday's off to a good start. You're getting lots of birthday songs and
I know, I
special
am.
breakfast sandwiches and cakes
I know.
and all these things.
I've
and
had a
beers.
cake and a beer before like 11 a.m.
Yeah, and there's more to come. We decided to come on a walk up to the Mount Pleasant area. We haven't been up here yet, but we know a few people on the island and they say that they live up here. So we figured we would do a big walk, and we're finding some pretty cool stuff up here. All these grassy knolls all around. We're basically at the very top of the island at this point. It's taken us about 40 minutes of just like switchbacks coming all the way up. And the view is not disappointing. We have definitely fallen in love with Bequia. This place is magic. And we actually were looking into the cost for buying land here. It's not even that expensive compared to what you get and the lifestyle that you get by being here. So you never know. Stay tuned. What do you think of our walk?
Freaking nice. Holy. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Exercise completed and sufficiently sweaty, we headed back down to town to enjoy an adult beverage at Jack's Bar. There was also some other adult activities going on there.
Can't get away from these freaking cats.
Oh my gosh.
So she finally.
Continuing the theme of the day, after dark we headed to Bar 1, which is a floating bar in the bay for some more birthday celebrations. We don't normally party to this degree, but it's obviously a special occasion amplified by our friend's visit, so full steam ahead. We boogied the night away, and thankfully there weren't any casualties. We are at a floating bar after all. Wow, this is mad skills. Tyroon on his head. That is awesome. Woo! Only in Bequia. Our friends wanted to visit the turtle sanctuary on the island. We had never been before, so we made the 45-minute walk over. The sanctuary was set up initially to help save the hawksbill turtle from extinction. The project involves monitoring beaches, checking nests, collecting hatchlings, and taking them to the sanctuary to keep them safe during the most vulnerable years of their life. Our friends' 3-week visit was slowly coming to an end, so we tried to immerse them fully in our boat life living before they left, including ordering a couple squalls. We had bonfire nights at Keegan's in Lower Bay, lots of laughs, and even more pina coladas, but before we knew it, it was time for them to go. Our tiny 35-foot sailboat was actually quite comfortable for the 4 of us, and once we all got over the initial growing pains of living in tight quarters, we didn't want it to end. It's a far cry from land life, but our friends had a fantastic time, or so they told us. Our last Tyroon at Rendezvous. It is not yet 9 a.m., but we're enjoying, I think, the coldest beers that we have had so far. So frosty. How gross. Oh, look at these sad travelers. Oh, we're gonna miss you in Bequia. Belle, don't eat her on the way back, okay?
If I get hungry enough, I will.
We just dropped our friends off at the ferry. They are gone now. And are you sad?
Okay.
You're gonna miss your buddy?
Just doing dishes now.
Just doing dishes and normal cleaning up of Joco. There's their ferry, just left the dock. You can just see them. Oh, bye guys. We'll miss you. Oh.
Bye, Jeff and Kristen. We see you. We see you waving. Zooming in now. There they are. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for having us. Look at these guys. They got the life. They got the boat life.
Yeah.
Good morning. We're going on a hike today.
We're going on a hike today.
On a road that we've never been on before.
And we have an interesting thing to note. This is how the original roads were.
Yeah.
Well, when they first paved them. They paved them like
I mean,
this.
what year or like up until
Oh,
when
man,
did they
I don't
pave
know.
them?
I don't know.
We just heard this from a local.
We'd have to look it up. But
Yeah.
the point is that they had dirt roads before, or like they had an asphalty kind of material,
Yeah,
and then they put these roads in everywhere
yeah, it's
before
pretty
they
sweet.
paved everything.
And this one is really, really steep, as you can tell. And we are just going to do a new walk today, get some views, and see what we see around. But first stop, Chappie House, where there are lots of little puppies here, and they are so cute. Oh, here's one puppy that's so cute. There's a couple more. They might come back over. Oh, and our friend Mango is lying down up there. Here comes another one. Hi, Angel. Oh, you're so nice. Hi, babe. Are you a nice one? Aww. So Chappie House, I believe, takes in some of the stray dogs and just makes sure that they are fed. And if they're sick or have some sort of any skin condition stuff, they give them some meds and help them out. But they are street dogs. They will go back on the street after. At this point, we've been on almost every single road in Bequia, doing our walks around, checking out the town and the islands. But there are always new places to explore that we haven't been to yet, new things to see. Beautiful plants around, beautiful houses. It's a beautiful island. Time to take the sandals off because my feet are just slipping, going like freaking uphill. It's like almost I have to use, whoa, there's a lizard. Use my hands to pull me up here. Taking a break in the shade. What did you find? Oh, wow.
Good wood, wow.
That is really pretty. Getting some views already, perfect. We're gaining in altitude, sweating profusely. Time for another shade break. We actually met a couple people on the road, a couple local ladies. Look at the view we have now. And right now, right here, we have a bit of a breeze, so taking advantage of that. Yeah, gotta cool down a little bit. So pretty though, wow. Oh my God, leave me here. Save yourself. Made it to a place called Destiny House. So maybe this is our destiny to stay
To
here.
just stay here in the
Stop
shade.
moving. I don't know where Jeff is taking us, but the road ends shortly after Destiny House. Is there at least any trail that looks worn? Oh my gosh. For real? Oh, jeez, okay.
Where we're at here.
Okay, we checked Google Map. It says that we should be able to get there by still going straight on like a little path, which I guess we're on. It's hardly worn. Well, there's some tires here. Let's see how far we can manage before we give up. Never surrender, Jeff just said. Marco. Okay, screw this. It was getting real sketchy. The trail, the kind of trail, was turning into not a trail at all. And I cut my foot, and my hair keeps on getting caught on branches, and my hand got all dirty as I was sliding down the rocks. So, hashtag not worth it. Let's go back to the road. That sucks because Google Maps showed that it was like an actual pathway or road.
I know, I hate that.
And now we came all the way up here
Well,
just
so
for a
now
view.
we're gonna have to go into town, get a beer, and then carry out the other way. To the
Oh,
other town
sorry, what was that first part? Have to go into town?
and get a beer.
What was the second? Get a beer. Okay, that sounds great. Just another lesson in boat life. Don't depend on your plans. Be open for change. Still carrying the sandals because they will surely break if I attempt to go down this hill wearing them. This is crazy steep. I mean, we have been on roller coasters that are less steep than this.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good thing that they don't have snow here. This would be quite the trip. The camera doesn't really do it justice, just how steep it is.
I guess if you film me from this way, and I stand here, and you get the road
Oh.
under my feet.
Okay, let's see if I can do that.
Over the road.
Yes, that is so
Couple
funny.
hands out.
That is pretty funny. Back to the dinghy, and we're gonna go over to town over there. We use this dock over here. It's kind of a more of a local dock, but we've never had any trouble over there. So back to good old Rendezvous. So clearly that one Hyroon turned into a few, and we met up with a bunch of people that we know over there at Rendezvous. We were planning on showing you our whole day, but the day kind of got away from us, and now we're back at the boat for this evening. We're gonna have some bean and TVP, which is textured vegetable protein burgers that I have made, and they are in our freezer right now. We're gonna have those for dinner, and that's kind of it for the whole day. It's sunset time basically right now. I have a sunshade up behind us. We're just being entertained by all of the boats coming in for the evening and anchoring everywhere. It's getting real busy. Christmas is coming, so it's getting real busy here in the Anchorage. But we will continue this tomorrow. We'll be back in town, get our Trini doubles under the almond tree with our friends as well, and we will see you there. Good night. Thank you so much to all of our patrons for supporting our channel. You are helping to keep this dream going so we can share it all with you. If you'd like to join the Joco crew, we'll have a link down below.